questions from the media?
None.
Yeah.
Just nothing.
About the collection.
Right?
कैसा tell us your experience क्या खुद आपको कैसे लगा ये जो पूरे clothes आपको दिए गए पहनने के लिए and tell us both experience of that.
The experience was so fun. I've walked for other designers before, and I've always been so nervous. But today I felt like I could just be me, and that felt really, really good. I didn't put any makeup on. I mean, I have some, but not like as much as everybody else. And I walked with these beautiful men. And that was great because I'm usually one of the girls presenting things to other people. For once, I have beautiful men presenting my music to other people. And this whole event is about women's empowerment and empower. And this is something that we see the media talking a lot about. And I think it's an important conversation because female empowerment pretty much equals equality and equal opportunity. And since fashion has been commodifying female sexuality since the beginning of time, I thought it would be great to commodify male sexuality for a change. And they're so hot, aren't they? Let's address the elephant in the room. Yeah.
And tell us something about
the clothes. So, yes, the clothes. The Stylista is an amazing brand. What I really, really loved about their model is that they wanted to approach designers who are largely inaccessible to people whose price points are a little less. Designer clothing is often a little unattainable, you know. So they approached me, and I thought it would be amazing to make a line that sort of encapsulated the community that I'm a part of, the artistic, weirdo Bombay kids. Like Nidhi's one of them. And so I just wanted to make really wearable clothing, things that were stylish, but also interpretable. I wanted whoever buys my clothes to maybe cut up the T-shirt, or maybe change the hem, or layer things differently. As you saw in my video, a lot of my work has to do with diversity, about equality, about equal opportunity. So Stylista is another extension of that, yeah? Makes sense, no? Am I being too cerebral?
No, I think they get you.
Should I just been like, I like clothes?
Be yourself.
The end.
Mr. Kiani, you have three very distinct labels that are part of the show today. Would you like to kind of tell us more about these labels?
Sure, I think, like Monica said, the goal of the website and the goal of Stylista was to make fashion affordable and, get it in the reach of every person. For the longest time, you've got couture, and a lot of couture is not really wearable. So one of the goals was to kind of reach out to these designers who are known, who are influencers in the fashion world, and try and get them to make something that's more fast fashion, more ready to wear, something that addresses the needs of the younger woman today.
Yeah.
And I think that's we've let each designer, their individuality has really spoken out through the collections. So it's them. It's all them.
Any more questions from the media?
Yes. Monica ma'am, would it be a label or a designer? Your clothes. Designer clothes?
I don't know. I don't care. Yeah, it could.
Fine for the masses.
Yeah, I want for anybody to feel like they can wear these clothes. Yeah, absolutely.
So the production level has to be more, cost has to be less,
Mm-hmm.
and of course it will be between the designer and the label, maybe as you get it.
Yeah, I mean, what are you saying? Do you feel like that it is too expensive?
No.
Then
You are trying to put down the cost. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Simple, elegant, wearable,
Right.
affordable.
Yes.
But then, does it remain a designer cloth? Because it has to be one of a kind.
I think so. See, for me at least, I can't speak for everybody else,
Right.
but for me, and most of the designers that Stylista approached have very strong brand identities. I have a very strong identity. When you think of Monica Dogra, you understand that, like, I come from the music scene, that I'm a bit rock and roll, that I don't ever do my hair. Like, you know, with Masaba, she's a very strong brand. You think of something when you hear her name. So I think that the attempt is to bring designer clothes to the high street, make them more accessible. Of course, all of the production is in Bombay, which means that the that it's ethical, which is important. And for once, you know, American Apparel, you know what American Apparel stands for in America. You know all those clothes are produced in America. And you know that you're buying an ethically produced clothing. In this case, it's very similar. This is produced in India. These are Indian designers. But it's meant to be for the masses with a very specific brand identity. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's never been done before.
You've spoken to the younger designers who have done it fast, and you can do fast, because in our times we used to do things after 10 years it relied, but now it's just 10 weeks and you can do it. That's the difference with design.
Well, I could only have done this because Stylista enabled me. I would not have done this on my own.
Right. And
Yeah.
what we don't know is what next with you. Just
What's next? I have a film releasing on the 31st of October. It's called Fireflies. I will hopefully be designing something else for Stylista. I have a solo record that is launching as well at the end of
There
October.
are many next, not just
Yeah,
next.
I'll give you a CD. You guys have some CDs, so make sure that you all get some CDs of my music video. Just pimping myself out over here. No big deal. Yeah.
What was the design process like? I mean, it's
Non-designer like in the sense that I don't draw. I knew that there were things that I really liked that were out in like when I shop abroad, but nothing that I could really buy here. So I worked with the in-house team, and so basically I would go there, I'd be like, I want this, and they'd be like, rein it in, girlfriend. And then I would look at cloth samples, and then they made things. I would go in and try them on, and I would tweak it, and then they would make it again, and then I'd tweak it, and so on and so forth. Yeah.
how long did it take?
It took about a year, right? But not because we were doing it consistently, because I was all over the place. Yeah. Nice to see you. Yeah.
Thank you. Can we all come together for a photo op, please?
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Everyone.